What is a pendulum step? So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to do a pendulum step. If you see Better BF, Bevo, all these Uzbeki, Kazakhstani, Russians, all these boxers, one thing they have all in common is how elusive they are with their feet and how effortlessly they just go in and out of the range, out of danger, and counter back. So this all comes to their pendulum step or their rhythm step. So today in this video, I'm going to break down how to do a pendulum step. Show you step by step how you can do a pendulum step if it's the first time you do it. Instead of mimicking it, instead of looking at Bevo or Better BF, because they've been doing this since they were a child. So if this is your first time doing it, that's how you should do it. I'm gonna use this line as my guidance. But first thing we do is make sure our stance is correct. So I'm right-handed, so what I'm gonna do, push my right leg back and slightly turn my foot to 1 o'clock. And what I'm gonna do, I'll make sure I wanna stay on the balls of my feet and slightly bend on my knee, so I'm relaxed. One thing you want to be when you're doing pendulum steps, you need to be relaxed. A lot of people do, they tense up their shoulders, and that's where they gas out. Using this line, make sure I'm stepping over the line and get back to where I started. To do that, what I'm going to do is use my weight from my rear leg, so I'm pushing off my rear leg to drive me forward. I'm going to use my lead leg once I land to push me back. One thing people do, they forget not to bring the feet together. So what they do, they go, and the back leg is not even moving. That's what happens if I bring my foot together and they decide to attack. That's where I'm in trouble. So what I'm gonna do here now, again, all I'm doing is shifting my weight, and I'm pushing off my rear, pushing off my lead, pushing off my rear, pushing off my lead until I get my rhythm. So from here again, I'm gonna go in, put my weight on my lead leg, out, in, out. As you can see, my feet moves together. It doesn't go on the ball of my feet. Make sure my shoulders nice and relaxed. What I'm gonna do is go in, out, in, out, in. If you've done this and you find it quite easy and you find your rhythm, the next thing you need to do is add your punches together. Once you get your rhythm and you want to add your punches together, one thing I would do is before even trying to do the in and out with adding my shots, I'm going to get a coordination with my hands and feet. So one thing I like to do is I throw the straight shot, so just a jab and across, but I want to go same hand, same foot. So if I'm here now, I'm going to go step and jab. I'm going to bring my foot back and go cross and back. This type of rhythm, I want to get. So same hand, same foot I'm trying to get. So almost feeling like the strings attached to your foot. So if I'm going here, boom, 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 boom. And I get back with my starting point, my lines, and I can literally go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. All right, so quick recap. Couple of things to watch out. First thing is make sure you get a good stance. Make sure you're really relaxed. It's not gonna work if you're really tensed up and really squeezing everything, so it's not gonna work. So make sure you be really relaxed, really elusive when you're doing it, and always pay attention to be on the ball of your foot. And if you can see my feet, my heels are off the floor, so I'm always on my ball of my foot. That's one to get a good pendulum step. The second one is your footwork. Let's say if you couldn't get this in and out in a really short space of time, make sure slow it down. It's not a race. So I'll always be remembering I'm pushing off my rear foot to go forward, and I'm pushing off my back on my lead leg to go back. That's all I'm remembering. So again, pushing off my rear, pushing off my lead, pushing off my rear, pushing off my lead. One more thing is make sure don't bring your feet together. So don't be in a habit of going. See what I did in just for a split second? I did bring my foot close together. So make sure don't bring your feet together. And to add your punches, again, feel like the strings attached to your foot. So you want to go same hand, same foot, same hand, same foot. Once I get all of this coordination and my rhythm right, then I can easily just Go boom, 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 boom. Really nice and relaxed. So pay attention to your technique. Technique wins over everything, okay? So do not rush your technique. The better the technique you have, the better you be at what you're doing. If you remember what Bruce Lee said, is like, I'm not afraid of a man that throws 10,000 different kicks. I'm afraid of a man that practice one kick 10,000. So make sure, practice. Your key to success is practice the same rhythm. So make sure you get your rhythm right, get your technique right before doing any other fancy stuff. These are just the basic pendulum steps that you can do at anywhere to get good at the pendulum step.